So a little while ago, we took the BMW on a trip to Oklahoma and back, and it did pretty all right, but it did throw a code on the way back, and I've tracked that code down to being weak fuel pressure because this car just has had a few small issues that all pretty much would be explained by a weak fuel pump, and at 130,000 miles, it's probably time anyway, especially considering how cheap they are. Luckily, it's a very, very easy job on these. I've just had to wait until I, used my gas because I had like a full tank, and that would be unpleasant. So I've got some instructions here on what to do. Let's see, so step 1, jump to the left, and then a step to the right with your hands on your hips. We take the seat off. Yep, so that's just pull. Oh, crap.
Rip it out. Oh no, yeah, the backpack. Yeah, it's probably a good plan. Oh wow, you're so strong.
I wonder how dirty it is under here. What all we got? We got some pieces of sound deadening. We've got a heart.
And that's weight reduction, bro.
Everything is sticky. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Race car.
Ew. I think that's the fuel pump over there, though. We're on the wrong side. There's always like a million threads asking what this is. That's for like shipping. That's something that they do when they're shipping the car. They have something hooked up to that.
Really?
But what we're after here is this cover.
Race car, bro.
So that's just gonna be a few tens.
Yep.
And then right out it comes. I guess I probably should grab some tools, huh?
Yep.
Would have been helpful. Actually, let's take a look at our parts. Let's see what we got. So to replace the fuel pump in my car, I bought a fuel pump. This one's from Amazon because I didn't really want to wait for FCP's shipping. And this was the exact same brand. It's OEM Bosch, I believe. Yeah, no lifetime warranty, but I can't expect that I'll have to replace this anytime soon. You actually don't just buy the fuel pump, you buy the whole sending unit. And I can't complain too much about that because it was fairly cheap and
saves a hell of a lot of time.
Yeah, it's just so much easier that way anyways. So let's just, okay, we've got the sending unit arm, and there's our unit itself. Fairly simple, pretty typical, looks just like every fuel pump that has ever existed, and looks like this goes on here. So you can see it's got this fun little plastic thing that this just slips right into and then locks in place. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I sure hope I didn't have to wait to do that later. Nifty. Pump's got some little rubber suspension there. That's kind of neat. Let's get the old one ripped out. I also bought a new fuel filter because let's just do a full fuel system service on this car. I've already checked my fuel injectors previously, and I got this new male fuel filter. I can't get over how ridiculous the filters are on these. And of course that has a fuel pressure regulator built in because reasons. Yeah, it looks about as simple as it gets to replace that thing. Just involves some rolling around on the ground, but let's get that old sending unit ripped out.
You know, it took entirely too little time to find your 10 mil.
Yeah, you can actually find my tools. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, get in there, boy. You're gonna get in there good.
Where's all the Ricola coming from in this car?
Ricola.
Like, why is this car just full of Ricola?
Old person owned.
Actually, my throat hurts. I kind of want that. This was definitely not old person owned. Dude was like 22 and he was telling me how upset he was this thing wouldn't drift. Talk about your red flags. Yeah. So to remove the connector, first you just remove the connector.
Well, it looks slider on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're gonna need a little
Hey-o.
Phillips head, or flathead.
And then we're also gonna need a hammer to tap off that ring.
Yep.
Looks like. Before my crippled ass can even get out of the car, Tyler's already like back there grabbing the tools. I don't have to do anything. I can just stand here and hold the camera like a dope. Maybe we'll have time to work on this thing later today. Sure could use it. Yeah, I need to get labels.
Come on, Jake.
What are you looking for?
Your damn flathead.
Oh yeah, every screwdriver is over here.
I was gonna say.
It's in the carb zone, which is also what I call McDonald's.
You have a rubber mallet?
I have this, but also, yes, I do have a rubber mallet.
I think we should loosen it first and then,
Well, I think we should just dump fuel, ideally everywhere.
I'm good with that.
I'm really upset at how easy that came off because it was like 40 minutes of swearing to get the one out of my Buick. That fuel line looks a little sus.
Yeah, it looks like it's been replaced before.
I don't love that, but should we
Get a pair of needle nose.
I've brought some pliers. So now we kind of want to be careful of that ring because I did not buy a replacement for that gasket there.
Just gotta be gentle with her.
Yeah, the ring can come out with it.
Alright. Sock out. And fuel level sender.
So like the actual pump is way different and then the level sender is completely different. Interesting.
And you had fuel pressure issues?
Yes.
That thing seems hardcore.
This is going way too well, frankly. I think we want to slip that halfway up this.
Yeah.
And then just kind of...
Installation is the inverse of removal.
Step 1, install it.
Yeah, there's a little basket inside the tank that I can see where it pulls the fuel level sensor, but it has a little lug right there.
So at this is a point where we want to seat that that blue thing. We want to make sure it's fully seated. That part is critical, I'm told, by a friend who had to do this job twice when it did not get properly seated.
Right.
Okay, that well,
magic.
holy crap!
Yeah,
It just went right in. Now it's just a matter of a little bit of screwing.
It's almost like we're experts.
Almost. No one would ever call us that, though. I'm going to assume that in doing this, we depressurize the line. So,
Yep.
Let's definitely not start this until after we do the fuel filter, because hopefully the fuel filter will be a lot less messy since we depressurized everything.
Crisscross applesauce.
My legs are going numb. Yeah, like I can't feel this leg anymore. Time for the annoying part. So here's the annoying part of lifting up an E46. There's only two jack points, well, one per corner. Then there's a center front and a center rear. So if we want to jack up the front or this side and then put it on jack stands, which you do want to do because safety and we're getting under the car, you've got to lift it from the front jack point. But I don't have a low profile jack, so what we have to do is we have to lift it from the front, put 2 blocks of wood under that wheel so we can then get the jack under the center jack point, lift the front of the car up, put it on the jack stands, which are going to be right in the way of where we need to go to get to the fuel pump. Got all that? I do need a lift. I need quick jacks, frankly.
It's mystery package.
Oh my god, this wasn't supposed to be here till Monday.
Diaphragm?
Diaphragm for the Ducati. I ordered that 2 days ago. That's impressive. Yep.
Ready for the money shot?
Oh yeah. Wow, most of it even made it in the bucket. That's impressive. I sure hope that's fuel resistant. Tupperware.
The art of the poor. BMW looks like a buffalo on a nickel.
What? Is that a reference to something?
Yeah, go look at the buffalo nickel.
I don't get it.
What?
Buffalo nickel.
I'm talking about its ding dong.
Oh, I see. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, we got to remember, blue line goes to the center. That's supply.
Yeah, probably best to not get those mixed up.
Well, at least they color-coded them.
Now that you've made the comparison, I just absolutely can't see this as anything other than the car's PP. And you're sitting here wiggling it around, it's dribbling out gas from the tip, and it's just kind of... It's real majestic.
Almost equine.
Every flock of horses, there's always one with 5 legs.
Did you just say flock of horses?
It's a flock of horses.
That's a herd?
Flock. You'll see, when they all take off and fly, it'll all make sense.
Let's just go ahead and dribble that all over the place and miss the bin entirely. That's cool.
Yeah, it sounds about typical.
It is now time to reinstallate the PP. How old is that water?
Oh, it's hot in here. All right. Cool. Fuel level is right. I'm just gonna give that a couple of primes. Here we go. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Why is that running so bad? My gosh. Oh, it just smoothed out. I think it just had to fill the filter up all the way. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's back. That's better now. Yeah. It's perfect. Test drive time. This car is already idling so much better, and it seems to be a little bit better behaved, just tipping into the throttle. Not that it even seemed like anything was broken before. Like, if it wasn't for chasing after that code and just kind of knowing what a good one of these is supposed to be like, I probably would have had no idea that there was anything wrong here with my fuel system. But now it's improved, and yeah, it was definitely broken before in ways that I just didn't realize. Let's see if we can catch this SSR. Oh my god, it pulls through 4,000 beautifully. Wow. Also, yes, we're catching this SSR. He's literally not... He's gonna hold me up now, isn't he?
Have you ever seen a young person driving an SSR?
Me, hopefully. Love those things. Oh my god. That was a lot of smoke.
That was black smoke.
Show the truck. That, Sir, are you aware that your 5.3 is unhappy?
Well, those were an LS2.
Oh yeah.
That can't be stock.
Or just broken. Probably broken.
It is a GM.
Well, that's a win. I'm calling this a win. I'm gonna end the video now so I can turn the AC back on. Thanks for watching.